Hi everyone, it's me Lubna. Today is Friday, August 4th, 2023. This video is again dedicated to my loved one, and the topic of this video is going to be about effortless effort. So to start off, I'm going to go ahead and read aloud my journal entry for today. That's my journal entry, and here it goes. Activity and rest are two vital aspects of life. To find a balance in them is a skill in itself. Wisdom is knowing when to have rest, when to have activity, and how much of each to have. Finding them in each other, activity in rest and rest in activity, is the ultimate freedom. And that quote is by Sri Sri Ravi Shankar from Celebrating Silence. The most magnificent works are done in an effortless manner. Being forceful and aggressive in one's efforts tends to have the opposite effect from that which is intended. We must maintain perfect control over our power when we do things, balancing energy with serenity. Poised thought and action are the very soul of art. We can create and achieve beautiful things through effortless effort. So, this term, effortless effort, was actually something that came to my mind last weekend. So last Saturday morning, I was on a Zoom call with one of my mentors, and he told me about effortless effort because I was talking about how I had so many goals and aspirations and things that I wanted to do and create, and I had set a routine for myself, in which I had 3 non-negotiable things that I do every single day. And he was telling me about how I shouldn't force it, like on days when I don't feel like doing something or doing one of those things, I shouldn't force it, because if I force something, such as if I force myself to write about a certain thing in my journal, or if I force myself to paint a certain picture, if I force myself to sit down and do board exam practice questions for a certain number of hours, and I don't really feel it in my heart at that time, it's not going to be as efficient, and the product of my work is not going to be as beautiful if I'm like creating something. And this is true for anything in life, even relationships or friendships. Like when you force things, when you chase after things, and I've already made several videos about this, but when you chase after things instead of letting things easily flow and easily come to you, they're not as good. Like the relationship is not going to be as fulfilling if you force it. Or the friendship, or whatever it is in your life, the career is not going to be as fulfilling if you force it instead of letting it effortlessly come into your life and doing what you do in such a way that you achieve this state of being in flow and really being in the zone when you're doing whatever it is you're doing. So I think one thing that really stands out to me in that quote that I shared in my journal entry is finding rest in activity. Such as, for example, when I write my journal entries, I feel like it happens very effortlessly. I can write page after page and not even feel like I'm really working hard or like striving and toiling in order to come up with the thoughts that I write down. It just flows naturally out of me. And we should each kind of try to explore what our talents are and what the thing is that comes most effortlessly and naturally to us, because that really is the gift that was planted in our heart and our soul, so that we can share it with the world and make an impact. And I know that for me, it's my voice, my writings, my handwriting, and the thoughts I have, the ideas that I like to share. Those are the things that come effortlessly to me. And by practicing effortless effort in the things that I create, even with my YouTube videos, I don't force it. Some days I don't make videos because I just don't feel like the ideas are coming to me, or I don't feel like it's the right time for me to express a certain thought. But when I do make my videos, I just speak continuously and speak from my heart. I have no script. I don't really prepare any like ideas on a piece of paper or anything beyond what I write in my journal. I just let the thoughts flow from me based on what I think about all day long, about whatever it is that I've written down. So in that way, I hope that you also practice effortless effort in all of your endeavors, no matter what they are. And you'll find that if you do, you will save a lot of energy, and you're also going to be much more efficient and productive and successful in whatever it is that you do. You'll produce something much more beautiful. I promise. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to my video, and I hope it inspired you in some way today. So I hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, or whatever it is, wherever you are in the world.